Hey YouTubies, what's up? Welcome to Steve-O's world. Glad you're here. I think this camera's working. Oh well, yeah. What do we got here? My bud sent me a picture this morning. Let me pull this up. Old George. Here's old George. A little nippy this morning. Got a little stocking cap on. Yeah, look at him. Got his Matthew bow there hanging up. He's in his, what is that stand? He's in his climber stand. Looks like up a cypress tree. That was this morning. And then he just sent this one. Where are you, George? Let's see what you got now, George. He's texting me. He's bored. He gets bored in this tree stand. He just texts me with all kind of pictures and stuff. Oh, here he is. Here's the latest one. There it is, right there. There he is. That's old Geo. You'll find him. He's got an archery shop downtown Tarpon Springs. So if you find the old George's archery shop down there, go in. He's got a range you can shoot. So he said, I'm in for the night haul. I said, yes, make brown down. So that's the George. Miss Daisy was complaining. Can you imagine Miss Daisy complaining? She says, Steve-O, I'm like living in a freaking cave here. Get some daylight in this place. I said, how many you want? How many boards you want? She said, I want the kitchen, I want the dining room, and then I want one over here taken down. We're still in the hurricane season, guys, so I'm not taking this stuff all down. Yeah, that one right there. I just stood up all the rockers. They were all laying down. Yeah, so quickie vid. I gotta keep Mr. Sutton happy. Rick Sutton, commercial beekeeper. He migrates all over. We chit chat. Me and the old Rick. And so he says, how's the pepper bloom going? He said, that's a flippin' bust. He's been swimming bees out of the water with a swinger lift. He's got an ordeal down there, guys. God bless him. We need hard-working farmers like Rick to keep the world going, you know. I just play farming, you know. That's all I do. I set this up. This little operation here, set this little deal up. I got bees coming in from Michigan. Whoops, I forgot to add one. I'm not doing my job here. There's supposed to be three in the bottom and 3 in the top, because I've got 4 10 framers coming. So the game plan is, we're trying to create resources, right? So the game plan is to take the 5s. We'll do this number here, right? We'll put another plane here. We'll put 5 downstairs and 5 upstairs, and then fill out the sides, okay? Yeah, and then this comes on. Quart feeder jar goes on. And yeah, you know the routine. Buy more Joe sugar. Now listen, Joe and Harris, okay? Get the fuel costs down. My sugar prices come down. Grocery prices come down. Everything, the whole world gets better, Joe, Harris. I don't know, these people act like they're from another flippin' planet, these people. Unbelievable. I just spent 80 cents, guys. I was gonna go to Rural King. It was 70 cents, 78 cents, somewhere close to, yeah, 78 cents, I think. But she said, you're burning fuel to go down up to Rural King. That's a 20-minute ride. Just go right here to Walmart and buy their stuff. I think I paid over 80 cents, guys, a pound. Jeez. Wow, these people don't care, guys, because they're living on us, right? They got the you know, government check coming in. They're just rich. They are rich. What's going on out here in the woods? I replenished my corn pile. After the hurricane, I came in here, guys. There was branches just everywhere. I threw some over there. I put down a fresh trophy rock. Right there is a fresh trophy rock. Right there. And I put a 50-pound of corn. And they're not hitting this set very hard. That last one I put down before I went. We boogied out of here to get to Tallahassee to get out of the cone. And they cleaned that out. There was corn down and the trophy rock was there, but after that monsoon hit with all that, oh man, it was washed away. There was no trophy rock left at all. It all melted, or somebody stole it, but I don't think that's the case. Oh wow, that's strong stuff. Camphor. This stuff gets very invasive and just takes off. Yeah, camphor. What in the world is this? I might look. Oh yeah, these are a beauty here. Potato vines. A real problem child here in Florida. Real problem. I don't know who the idiot was brought that one in. Here's another stand here, and you couldn't even see it. The katuk, it just grew over it. I came in with my chainsaw on a pole and it just went crazy here. I don't even eat this stuff anymore. I'm just whacking this stuff down. I'm let it dry out a little bit, clean it up, so open this rail up. About harvested all my pineapples. Being a carnivore, I don't need a ton of it, but they come in as slow as I eat these. I give quite a few away. I got maybe 20 this year. You see all these from the hurricane, all these sticks come down. And I really butchered this Brazilian pepper. Look at that thing just growing out of a block. I just let it go, and it's probably going to break that block in 2 pieces. It did already. Look at that. It broke that block. The pressure of that root ball snapped that block in half. That tree's about 3 years old. Papayas fell down in the storm. I've had a couple in here, and this is the only one that's left. And it don't look too swift. Been cleaning a few frames, and what I've been doing, I fired up. I got a turkey cooker here, and I put some water in here. This is actually my design. I had this built by a tank company in Dunedin, which is way long gone, dead and gone. I think there's a car lot there now. I had them build this for me. It's got a baffle in here, and it's held up like this high off the floor. And then I had a grid. I made a copper double layer 3/4 copper coil in here, and it came up. I put 2 heater hoses on it, and I took a propane tank, and I took the valve out and a nipple, and I came up with a cap on top, and then a line. I made a steam generator is what I did, and it went in through the coils, and then a cap. Came up with a 2-inch coupler on the top with a screw-in cap. I could fill it, and I would just keep an eye on. I put a turkey roaster cooker underneath, propane, and fired it up. That was my steam generator, and I ran with 3/4 hose through this copper double thickness coil I just created. Sweated it up with 3/4 copper piping, and just did it with 90s, and it fit down in here. I have it here somewhere. I think it's under my shed. That I capped. I did all my uncapping in here, and then the other end of this pipe would come up and down and over outside of a wall, and the excess steam would blow out the wall. And then I could regulate. I could take that I actually had 2 ball valves. One's here one's here, and then one's here. And I had a, oh, I know what I did. I had a swing pipe on here. I had two 90s. I had a 90 on here, 90 on here. This is a stainless nipple coming out. This is a regular galvanized plug cap rather, but it's all rusted up. This thing I had this built in about 75, so I just use it for melting frames and stuff. Bad frames, I got a bunch of them with the hurricane damage and mosquito control, people killing hives, and so yeah, I was melting the frames, getting the wax out, and I'm not really even saving it. It's just garbage. The hive beetle was swimming through. It was just pure nasty. So I said, okay, I was boiling the hell out of hive beetle larvae. It was fun. I loved watching those hive beetles just roast. Yeah, it was great. This is all I got left, guys. This is it. This little nuker here, I don't know, there's a few bees in it. This hive's pretty active. All these four right here, pretty active. That little puppy there, I don't know if it's worth a crap or not, but there is a, oh yeah, yep, okay, yeah. Let me dig that stinger out of my eyebrow. Okay, I'm fine now. I'm fine now. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not fine. Here's another one. They're chasing me around the corner. I don't know why. It's cool out right now, and you take the lid off of a hive that's cool, and what you'll have under there is some pissed off bitches. Yeah. But here, these little girls here are working their little hearts out here. I've got it's a nice little indicator here if there's anything coming in. You put one of these jars up, and if there's nothing coming in much from the wild, yes, they're going to be pounding the hell out of that. So that's your little indicator right there. So now the rest of the year, all the way into, well, end of February is when our action starts here. So we're in total rebuild mode. So we get those 4 guys going over there, double stack. We're going to try to create resources. We're going to pour the sugar water to them, and let's get things happy. Make a lot of splits. We've got plenty of equipment. I got plenty of equipment here. I got plenty of equipment over here. We're not going to run out of things to do. See, object is to build them up, get them fattened up in 5s, get these 5s blown out, shift them into 8s, and that's going to be our production colonies. And I'm going to, plan is to get them on the waterfront. Get them on the waterfront in 25 in April. And there is some saw palmetto down there. I'm next to a big park down there. Actually, I'm next to 2 big parks. These 2 parks are, I'm gonna say 7 miles apart. But I'm on the coast there. I've got everything. I've got cabbage palm. I've got the mangroves, all right? And at the end of the deal is going to be what? It's going to be this guy right here. Just look at it, guys. This ratty tree right here. And here's the potato vine. Look at this potato vine getting all up in this stuff. And it drops these seeds, and they just take these potato vines. Look at these seeds. These things are bad news, and they actually crawl all over everything and suffocate the plant. But this here plant, guys, see that? Brazilian pepper. Great honey crop. Problem is, It's in the hurricane season, and I am so vulnerable down on that waterfront. I'm not targeting that crop anymore. It has kicked my ass. This will be the let's see, this will be the 4th or 5th time. I'm finally figuring it out, guys. Stop getting your ass kicked. It hurts, okay? It hurts. You get all bruised up. No, don't do it. No. Swimming beehives out of water. No, thank you. I'm right here. Guys, look at this. See these hives? Look what I did. I just had a Cat 5 come through here, guys. Hey, the man's watching out for old Steve, okay? This is sacred Indian ground around here, they say. I'm on sacred Indian ground. Yeah. All these trees here, boy, this was a dumb one on my part, putting this shed here. This is my grafting shack. See my little AC unit. But look at, here's all I did, guys. Look, I roped the hive down with rope. I haven't even taken the ropes off yet because I haven't gone into these colonies. I need to do that in a day or two. We'll get in there and see what we got. I'm seeing drones flying. But I'm not going to do any splits. No, what's going to happen? I'm just going to pump them up. We're concentrate on making resources, frames, drawn frames. That's what we'll do. Did you guys see that Harris on Fox with that little chit-chat session last night? Brett, what's his name? Brett Baier? He did a pretty good job trying to talk to that freaking crow. You know what I saw, guys? I couldn't watch a lot of it because I had I was starting to get some vomit. Vomit was coming up in my throat here. It's coming up. When I was looking at that woman, it was coming up, guys, right from the belly on up. And I got right to here and I said, whoa, stop, whoa. Oh, stop, you gotta quit right now and change channel. So I did. But then I knew later if I came back, they'd be talking about it, talking about her. And she was running her mouth, guys. You probably saw it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, this woman. And you know what I saw? I saw, guys, Satan in a pantsuit. That's what it was. It was Satan in a pantsuit. Yeah, I think that's the name of the video, guys. Satan. I saw, yeah, I saw Satan. That's going to be the name of this video. That, the lie, and it, you know, she was trained by the best. Let's face it, guys. Biggest con man there is. I told Miss Daisy way back in the day. Do you guys know this? I'm going to let this one out of the bag, guys. Do you know that Miss Daisy back in the day voted for Barack Obama? Oh, she did. I said, we're filling out the ballots, right? We get the mail ballots, and we fill them out. We take them to the courthouse in the government center and turn them in. And she's filling them out. And I looked over, and she's marking. I said, "You're making a mistake. You need to throw that ballot away." What do you mean? You just voted for Barack Obama. Yeah, I know I did. I'm tired of Bush's BS. I said, you don't know a BSer when you see one? Really, Miss Daisy? I thought you had common sense. Well, I just know one thing. I like the way he talks. I said, oh yeah, he's a smoothie. Yeah, he's a smoothie. He's one of Satan's boys. What? I said, yeah, he is. You'll see. You'll see. You probably don't even know it yet. I said, he silver-tongued you right into that deal, didn't he? Yeah, I guess so. I just voted for him. I said, okay. Well, 6 months down the road. I said, you'll regret that, okay? You'll regret that. Yeah, Miss Daisy, she's got a lot of common sense. That's why I married her. Pretty smart girl, but that one there, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if she was on a sugar high back then or what, but I just, something wasn't working right in her skull, okay? Something wasn't working right. But anyway, she voted for him, and then 6 months down the road, she goes, I'm not happy at all. That guy lied to me. I said, yeah, I tried to tell you that, but I'm not gonna just harp on you. I told you so. I told you so. No, you just, you know, you made a mistake. Okay, let's move on. I can't believe it, guys. Not only did he get 2 terms, I thought sure as heck, you know, but old Romney, he could have won that time, but I don't trust him either. He's a sneaky one. But he just didn't have the balls. He didn't have balls at the end. That last debate, his balls fell off or something. I don't know what happened. Yeah, somebody clipped his nuts that night because he didn't stand up and call him out. And yeah, old bummer, he won that second one. So that gave him 2 terms, right? And then this last deal here, Joe got in. So that's 3 terms now, Barack. And now with Harris, we're trying to get 4 terms of Barack, because none of these other 2 clowns are running the show. It's Barack Obama. He's running the show, yeah. He's a sly dog, yeah. Yeah, he's one of Satan's people, yeah. Yeah, you'll see. They don't believe in God because they think they are God, okay? Yeah, they're the gods. We have to listen to them. They know what's right for us, yeah, As I pay 80 cents a pound for sugar, when the crap ought to be 20 cents a pound. 20 cents, yeah. That's right, 20 cents. There's no reason in the world we're paying this kind of money for this stuff. I haven't raised the price of my bees. I'm selling honey pretty cheap, but now I'm out of honey. I would have had honey, but I'm swimming in honey, except I couldn't get those bees off in time off the waterfront. So it's my fault. It's my fault. They got taken out. I was told by the man, get your crap off of the waterfront, and I didn't do it. But let's not sit and cry over spilt milk. Let's move on. Michigan Martin, he's going to be rolling into Dodge here in a few days and dropping me off some bees. And like I said, I'll get them converted over into the 8s and pour the sugar water to them. Just keep it on them. Just have to keep buying it. 80 cents a pound sugar. Been cleaning up a little bit. Storm, I cut that down, cut that back. I got to cut some more branches off of that thing. That was getting too crazy. I got a couple more in the back there. I think I'll let that one go to seed back there, that Brazilian pepper. It's just folded down. It's filling in the entire jungle in there. I can't even work bees in there anymore. I had a nice little spot where I could put like 15 colonies in that little hole in that swamp. And that thing's completely taken over. So I got to trim them way back. I will probably eliminate them because they just get out of control. Here's some little debris. And I was actually going to start a fire here, and Miss Daisy said, "No, you're not. There's a no burn policy going on right now. You cannot burn." I guess because of the wind and things, I guess, are drying out. Stuff's dying back and it's drying out. We don't need to catch the woods on fire. So that little trailer is going to be loaded and making hauls to the dump. So, working on driveway next. That's the other one. I'm gonna be feeding bees and buying rock. When I got back, guys, from this last hurricane, the water was only at 5 inches in that rain gauge. Unbelievable. So, I've got driveway repair. Right now, it's usable. But then, of course, when it rains, it pours. We're heading up to Tallahassee. Heading up to Tallahassee, about to roll into town, and the engine light comes on. I said, it just doesn't stop, does it? Miss Daisy, she's about to freak out. We've been having issues with this 2019 super cab F-150. Nice truck, runs great. But there's issues. We've gone through 4 catalytic converters, all under warranty. Things are running like $4 grand a piece, or $4 grand for the set, or some crazy thing. Wow, we got to start building stuff in America, guys, again. Farming stuff out to idiots that just screwing up things. Yeah, bad catalytic converters. Can you imagine? So we don't know what the deal is. It showed it. I think it's just a sensor because the engine's running fine. I called my mechanic and he said, "Well, is it running good?" I said, "Running perfect." It shows that I'm getting 8 miles to the gallon now. He said, that's probably a sensor. He said, you ought to be getting 26 or so with that truck. It's got a turbo on it too. 6-cylinder, but it's got a turbo. The thing is snappy. I mean, it is snappy. It's a great truck. So then they came and picked that up. So now we're down to the 99 Ranger. And can take Miss Daisy for breakfast in the 99 Ranger. She says, there's nothing in here that's going to bite me, is there? I said, you may have, I don't think there's any bees crawling around here, but there is probably a roach or two that'll crawl up on you. She said, if there is, I'm going to jump right out this freaking window. I said, you'll be fine. Roaches aren't worth risking your life for, okay? You'll be fine. So I had to tell her that because there could possibly be a cockroach in that truck. I don't know. That truck never gets cleaned out. I just use it. I just jump in there. I got bee stuff all over me. I crawl out of the woods from hunting or whatever and crawl in there. Who knows what's coming in with me, right? So anyway, it's about all. I need to stop rambling on. That's about all I got. Cross your fingers, vote accordingly. I already voted. I voted for my man Trump, guys. Yep. Yeah, I feel, and she did too. She did too. So hopefully we move on with Mr. Trump, but they're going to try every trick in the book, guys. I just cannot believe, that this race is even close to tight. But they keep telling me that this race is tight, and they're probably going to try to steal it, you know. I think they stole the last one. You know, nobody wants to hear that, but I think they did. All right. See you on the next one, guys. We got to keep getting it on, keep being happy, keep being strong. We got to keep getting it on. You know the rules. See you soon. Bye-bye.